Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z. They're ready. I need y'all to put your energy forward, put your hands up one time, y'all. Rock out one time, listen to the words with me one time, y'all. Yeah, yeah. If it wasn't for these trends, if it wasn't for these trends, if it wasn't for these trends, everybody's so sleepy. Easy. If it wasn't for these trends, if it wasn't for these trends, if it wasn't for these trends, everybody's so sleepy. Easy. Black girl lost, black boy lost, in class looking for the black boy lost. Ready for a future that includes no jobs. Writing that book up in the next Steve Jobs. But instead of Silicon Valley, focus on Louis Vuitton bags and Audi. Gucci and Bushini, sneakers with the cross stand. You a cold motherfucker in an old chair. My dreams in life they all differ. From that young boy sitting in the class pictures. Your life gets you poured up, drunk off the bigger. You took 2 shots and can't handle your liquor. Nowadays I'll be playing the background. Being a celebrity is totally black now. The real shit is back now. Bar Street District, that's where we at. If it wasn't for these trends, put them up. If it wasn't for these, put them up. If it wasn't for these, everybody's so sleepy. Easy. If it wasn't for these trends, if it wasn't for these trends, if it wasn't for these trends, everybody's so sleepy. Easy.
Mannequin, posing for the shenanigans. These pipe dreams I stream, keep me prepared again. I speak on it, y'all just be rambling. Looking for handouts and you can't handle it. Never settling, I get it at all costs. Everybody sleeps so they want me to doze off. Nothing you mix with the soft cloth. Now you can't get me off the record like a federal gun charge. I heard they want to know about me, but my circles stay connected like a symbol on an Audi. Call me from the county, girls from the D. The drink costs money, but the drama comes free. Nowadays I'll be playing the background. Being a celebrity is totally whack now. The real shit is back now. Bar Street District, that's where we at. If it wasn't for these trends, if it wasn't for these trends, if it wasn't for these trends, everybody's so sleepy. Easy. If it wasn't for these trends, if it wasn't for these trends, if it wasn't for these trends, everybody's so sleepy. Easy.
What's good? Crooked Streets Radio is yours truly, TISLAM, the great, rocking 410 head nod. We down here at the Metro Gallery and just getting off the stage, giving a wonderful performance that I've seen several times. We're at Bond Street District. We're going to let them introduce themselves individually.
What's going on, y'all? This DDM, Bond Street District. Y'all already know what it is.
And I'm Paul Hudson. What's good?
Now, I have to give it up for the performance. Like, you're a vet. We already know that, you know what I'm saying? And you're bringing Paul along with you, and I can tell by the musicianship with the beats and everything, you're not just some, you didn't start yesterday, you know what I'm saying? So I got to give you props for that, man, the performance. And I've seen you perform other shows with your dances and some other things. Like, trust me, he puts in an excellent show. It's not just a rapper up there waving his hand back and forth and him punching a bunch of buttons. You get an actual show. So how did you guys meet real quick?
Man, we met at the Crown, which is right up the street, like 4 blocks up. Paul does video as well, so he was there doing like photography for this party I was hosting, and he was like, yeah, I do beats, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like over music at that point, so I was like, okay, everybody does beats. So long story short, I went, met him at his crib, listened to some records, took the records home, listened to them again. I was like, let's do an EP. Okay. So I was like, okay, let's do an EP November 3rd. It just so happened to be the day that his father had died. So it was like so crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of nuts that it all went down like that. It was the 3rd anniversary of him passing away, so it was real weird that out of nowhere he didn't know me, from a can of paint, and was able to say that exact date. So right then and there, we knew we had to get to work. So between I'd say mid-August when we started on the project to November 3rd, we put the 5-song EP and the music video out, all on our own. Everybody's So Sleepy is the name of the first project. We're working on the next one right now, Happy Accidents, which is so. Yeah.
So, Bond Street District, where did the name? Where's that origin?
Okay, so the name is actually the street that Paul's studio was in.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, we need to name this, because at first it's just going to be like a DDM project and Paul do the production. But I was like, no, let's do something different. Let's do a collab, like a real group. Right. And, we was just trying to think of names. I was like, Bond Street District. I ran it past, and he was like, okay.
Okay. So, what has been the success from the project? You guys, I know you've been outside of Baltimore. This hasn't been some local venue thing. You guys are actually putting in some work out there in the streets in different cities.
It's been a lot of fun. We actually went down south and in the Midwest back in March. That was a lot of fun. A lot of places I would have never in my life wanted to go to. Iowa. Nashville, that ain't on my bucket list. You know what I'm saying? So we went to these places, and they turned out to be some of my favorite places. Like, I would love to go to Iowa again. Wow. So we did that. We just did Pier 6 Windjammer with Dan Deacon, because we play with a lot of experimental noise, alternative, like very hipster, new wave kind of groups. So we did that. DC all the time. We did a show with Heems. We've opened for quite a few people. Spank Rock. It's it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah. Bombadillo. Oh yeah, Bombadillo's coming up. Yep. Yeah.
Where's it going to be?
Bombadillo. That's what Big Frida and who's
XXYYXX, Woom. I think Flock of Dimes is playing a bunch of people. Yeah. It's going to be a good lineup.
Good festival in Drew Hill Park.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now that you have the first project out, you spoke about the second project. When can we expect to see and hear that arising, or any singles off of that?
You'll hear a new record from us, a new single from us around November, December, to get ready for the top of the year. You're not going to hear the actual project probably until like around February, March, to give us time so that we will be just ahead of touring season and all of that, so that it's paced nicely.
Okay. So real quick though, Paul, what do you use in your studio?
So basically, what I use in the studio is exactly what I do live. It's the same process, same everything. So it's Ableton Live. I use Machine Studio, got an APC 40, and basically, while I'm playing live, I'll have different instances of Machine up and actually produce live. So it's not just DJing, it's not just press and play and letting the track play top to bottom and I'm standing back there. I'll actually be completely in control of everything. So if I want certain horns to come in at a point and not, go out at a different point, or if I want to remix live, I kind of have that flexibility while we're playing to switch it up to kind of cater to what he's doing and what he's feeling. So it's it's a lot of fun.
So one last thing is the shout outs, and also where and how can people follow you, get in touch with you, grab your music, keep up to date when that new album is dropping, and definitely the new single. How can they do that?
Okay, www.bondstdistrict, www.bondstreetdistrict. On Instagram, Bond Street District, YouTube, Bond Street District, Facebook, Bond Street District. We consistent, you can find all our music there. SoundCloud, Bond Street District, BONDST District. And you can find everything there. Shout out to our engineer, Ryan, helps us out a lot. Shout out to Dan Deacon for always looking out. Shout out to Baltimore City, the Station North scene. They've been really good to us.
Well, there you have it right there, Bond Street District. We're down here at Metro Gallery. I'm trying to go see Easy right now, so we're going to check him out. And then we got homeboy Sandman. He's coming through as well. It's a 410 Headnod, Crooked Streets Radio.